the Plastic Empire. Today we'll be going over my top 5 favorite things in the collection. I'm up in the mountains today, so I figured I would take advantage of the scenery. So enjoy that and enjoy what's coming up. First up, we have one of my absolute favorite pieces in the collection. He's a 1984 Imperial Dorame 14-inch Godzilla action figure. I've had this guy since I was, I think, 10 years old, which was a very, 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 very long time. I won't say exactly how long, because I just don't want to. And you can't make me. Funny story with this guy. We were on a trip when I was younger, like I said, I think 10 years old. We went to either Washington or Spokane. We were doing some shopping. And I saw this guy up on the shelf. And yeah, as soon as I saw him, my jaw dropped. And I knew I had to have this guy. And so I begged. And I begged and I begged and I begged and I begged my dad to get him for me. And I think finally, to get me to shut up, he said, "All right, if you can guess how much he costs, then I'll get him for you." So I was like, "All right, I'll give it a shot." And I guessed $10. And there was a sales associate with us at the time, and he kind of chuckled. And he's like, "Yeah, well, he's right." So my dad begrudgingly bought him for me. I think if he didn't have witnesses, I wouldn't have gotten him, to be honest. But it worked out in my favor. And I'm glad that I did. As long as I can remember, this guy's always been up on my shelf. I've always had this guy displayed. I think, though, at one time, I tried to get a little creative with him and do some paint apps. Give him some, battle damage and whatnot. Painted him with red. And then for some odd reason, I used whiteout on him. I don't know. I don't know why I did it, but I did. I tried to clean it off. I got most of it off. He's held up very well over the years. This leg is very loose because he's actually hollow. So I used to pop his leg off. And I would stash stuff inside of him. What kind of stuff? Well, that's between me and Godzilla. Here he is. One of my favorite pieces in the collection. And yeah, I'll never get rid of him. He'll always be in the collection. Absolutely love this guy. Okay, next up we have my 2002 Spider-Man 2 18-inch Toy Biz Spider-Man action figure. And this guy is absolutely epic. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. And so I absolutely love this guy. Yeah, he's got, I think, 61 points of articulation. The sculpt is, it's a gorgeous sculpt. The way they went into detail. The webbing design in his suit, the emblem, that's all raised. The way they added the muscle definition, the way they made or showed off kind of the fabric of the suit with the texturing in the plastic. It's a very impressive figure. And actually, believe it or not, I grabbed this guy for only $5. I couldn't believe it either. I was actually scrolling on a local buy-sell site. And as I was scrolling through the action figures, this guy popped up. for you. $5. I couldn't believe it. I think I actually squealed like a little girl when I saw it. And I think not even 20 minutes later, this guy was in my possession. Yeah, like I said, like the sculpt is... I absolutely love this guy. I can't say it enough. Gorgeous figure. Amazing articulation. Yeah, this Spider-Man figure is absolutely amazing. Pun intended. Next up, we have my Mezco Tony Montana action figure. Scarface is hands down my favorite movie of all time. So I'm sort of kind of partial to Scarface. Anything Scarface, really. Yeah, I love this guy. Great sculpt. Awesome detail. You can see blood spatter all over his suit. Even gave him his jewelry, his tattoo, the detail on the gun. Super nice. He does have super limited articulation though. He's like basically a glorified statue. But that's okay, because once again, it makes up for it with the sculpt, the details. It's a very, very nice figure. Let's see if I can get it, but like even on like the black parts of his suit, he's got spatter, blood spatter. His chain, it's actually, it feels metal. Yeah, very, very nice. Must have for my collection, and definitely one of my favorites for sure. Next up, we have my Marvel Legends Ultimate Ghost Rider figure. He stands roughly 12 inches tall. The bike itself is about 18 inches long. That's what she said. The detail is absolutely impressive. The sculpt, details in the face, like the translucence of the fire effects. Articulation is very impressive. Each finger is articulated. Details they put into the suit to make it look like leather. The sculpt on the bike. Super nice. The way they made the forks look like chains. Detail they put into the frame and the engine. Yeah, he's a super, super nice figure. A very nice addition to the collection. If you're a Marvel fan, Ghost Rider fan, yeah, he's a must-have for your collection. Like, super, super nice. I can't get over how nice this figure is. And now for my absolute favorite piece in the collection. It's my 1984 Dugan Fred Dog plush. I've had this guy since I was 5 or 6 years old. One Christmas, my parents got me, my brother, and sister each one of these guys. And honestly, ever since, like, he's always been around. I used to carry him around everywhere with me when I was younger. And as I got older, I'd always have him on display. Absolutely love him. He'll always be my favorite piece in the collection. And honestly, I would probably get rid of my entire collection before I get rid of this guy. He's absolutely priceless to me. Yeah, like I said, favorite piece in the collection. Sentimental value alone. Thanks for joining me, guys, on my top 5 favorite things in the collection. Here's my son, Romeo. Romeo, say hi.
Hi.
So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And, yeah, stay blessed and keep collecting.